Boo. We are live and not complying. This fucking, what day is it? Who knows, right? Who really cares? But honestly, who knows what day it is? I'm not stupid. I don't know what day it is. I'm uneducated. I'm mentally ill. I'm autistic. I'm every single name under the sun. And guess what? I love it. It's great. Anyway, today we might have a couple of new faces, right? You'll soon spot them. You'll basically smell them, right? Today, one of my videos got shared by some guy. I don't know who he was or who he is, but he's clearly, put it this way, one of them. I looked at the video and the guy's got an advert. He's sponsored and promoting the global warming agenda, and he's making money from it. What a guy, right? All hail Sean Dan, the sci-fi man, or whatever his fucking name is. Honestly, the guy, if you have a look on his channel, wow. I mean, who's he trying to convince that the earth is not flat? Himself, I think it is. Every video, I think, is about debunking this flat earth, right? And people who know me know exactly what I think about the world. It's anyone's fucking guess, right? But there you go. I was on checking it out today. I noticed, I think it was this morning, I had about 10, maybe 20 comments, and they were all hate comments, and I thought, that's a bit strange, that. So I went and had a look, and then someone mentioned the guy's name and about the video, so I went and had a look, and as much as it made me laugh, it is a bit of a character assassination. He picked out a video that I done months ago, I think nearly 3 months ago, on 5G, which, hey, I'm not an expert on 5G, far from it. I'm not an expert on anything, right? And I've said that from the very, very, very beginning, right? And people seem to think now that I'm an expert on 5G because I covered an article and a few different articles in a Friday fix that we done. But I thought it was quite funny. I mean, out of all the people that the guy could have went for, he picked me. It's fucking comical, you could not make it up. Me, a wee guy in Elgin, in the northeast of Scotland. A nobody. An absolute fucking nobody. But yet, there you go. The guy felt that he had to make this video. I think, I'm not even sure what it was, to be fair. Some sort of mocking ceremony. I mean, the comments do make me laugh. But some of them, wow, they are, honestly, it's complete vermin. The hatred that this guy has created, it is fucking comical. And these people, oh man, I don't even really know how to describe them. They're bigoted, I guess. Racist as well, against me. Someone even said, I noticed, some of them really do crack me up, I must admit. But I did notice that someone had said that I hated Jews. I hate Jews now as well, seemingly. So I can add that to my list of things that I seemingly am. So there you go. So tonight you might see a few faces. Hey, people can say what they want, but if they cross the line, then I will remove them. Simple as that. It is my channel, and I do feel a wee bit of a responsibility for the people who are here in this channel for the right fucking reason, right? And not a troll, a wee shite bag. Absolute shite bags. That's the only way I can describe them. This guy, he claimed, the guy that made the video, Dan, he claimed that my content had no value whatsoever, and then persisted to go on and make money from the video that I had made. But there you go, right? And of course, no right of reply for me. I did comment to say, hey, what about an invite to comment or reply? But no, none of that, of course. The surprising thing is that the guy's got nearly 500,000 subscribers. You could not fucking make it up. I mean, are they clutching at straws now? But what I do feel is that it's not even a 5G debunking. It's a bit of a character assassination. But hey, my character has been ripped and destroyed since birth. I shit you not. I have thicker skin than any dinosaur you can imagine. Right? Put it that way. So let the games begin, I guess. We have got a few bits to get in tonight. I'll quickly jump in the chat just now. We could go till about 12. Rich in the house, great stuff. Good to have Rich. I might open the panel next week, and you can jump on then, and we can get a catch up, see how you're getting on. Solomon Kane, who is a moderator for the RV channel. Welcome, Solomon Kane, who done good. I thought Solomon done really well on the RV live. It was I didn't really enjoy it. I don't really like this calling out of people and calling people a shell and just basically what's happening to me today. A character assassination, right? But hey, if people want to do that, then so be it. That's on them. I control my life, and that's about as far as it goes, really. Right, but yeah, I think I watched all of the RV stream. Plain Steve, good to have you again tonight, Steve. Yeah, I did watch it all. Like I said, I found it quite tough to watch. I don't know the guy. What's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name. Is it Brian? I'm not sure. What was the channel called? High Impact Flicks, I think, but I could be wrong. But RV, I think it was actually Richie from Boston that called him out. So maybe it should have been Richie from Boston that went toe to toe or head to head with this guy from High Impact. The guy was selling masks, which is a bit of a no-no in my opinion, but hey, we can all make mistakes as well. I think he sorted that out. Is the guy a shell? I don't know. Who really fucking knows these days? It is a sea of deception. What are you doing now? Beans, enough. Lie down. My dog has joined. I think he's chasing the cat. Right, enough. Typical. Where was I? And Tony, yeah, good to have you as well. Tony tonight. And Tom Kitten, welcome. So yeah, it was quite an interesting stream. I don't really want to take any sides, if you like. I quite like RV. I might not agree with everything that he says or does, but I still quite enjoy his content, so I do watch it. I did subscribe to High Impact, so I'll be checking him out as well. Maybe it'll be me who's getting called out next, or maybe it'll be me who's calling High Impact out, but hey, that's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. Throwing mud and trying to take people down, it's not for me. It's not the sort of person that I am. But hey, if that's your cup of tea, then knock yourself out, right? Feeling that, come and see me and I'll fucking knock you out, right? But anyway, I think Brian, yeah, he did. I think he was selling masks. James, with certain messages on it. So it's kind of a no-no, right? I mean, fucking hell, masks? Really? Do we have to go there again? If I told you the truth about masks, I'd probably get a strike. Medical misinformation. That's another thing. In fact, the whole day today, I've noticed, my phone has went off the whole fucking day with these people constantly sending hate comments and just vile cretins. But someone had said, yeah, you got your channel deleted for medical misinformation. Yeah, that's what YouTube called it. Right, but really it wasn't, because one of the strikes was for, I think it was the Pfizer juice. Now I have to watch what I fucking say. But it was in relation to these clots, right? And we had called it for what it fucking is. Yeah, I got a strike, Beans. I got a strike. And they claimed it was medical misinformation. Then I think it was about a month later, they came out and said, yeah, well, actually, there is clotting. It is happening. So it wasn't medical misinformation whatsoever. It was fucking true, right? So be it, I guess. I think I'm still on one strike at the moment. So, I don't know. I don't really want to get any more, but you've got to box clever, right? Anyway, we're back again tonight. Solomon Kane. Yeah, he did kind of put his point across when it came to the masks, but yeah, like I said, we all make mistakes. It's what we do then after, I guess, right? I mean, none of us can be perfect. None of the time. Not any of the time, right? We just can't. It doesn't happen. But selling masks, in my opinion, is not a good idea. I mean, I had mentioned on my original channel way back, this is going back now about 2, maybe longer, years ago, that I may have got involved with it wasn't medical masks, it was PPE, and it was more in the construction side. But eventually, after what I had seen in terms of research on the benefit of masks or the effects of masks, I thought better of it. I thought, well, I honestly don't want to be making money from it. And if you're making money from the fucking plandemic, then I'm sorry, but I haven't got any time for you. I just haven't. Don't be capitalising on it. I guess in the same breath, people have got to make money, but do it in another way, right? I'll get a drink. It's a bottle of Buckfast and a double whiskey. Oh man, some of the comments today, honestly, but the vileness as well. I don't know where these people come from, or if they're even people. But in terms of the guy Dan, if your followers, if you like to call them that, are a reflection of yourself, then the guy Dan, he might want to have a look in the mirror, right? And yeah, promoting and making money from the global warming pretty much says it all, really. But yeah, we might touch on Dan on Thursday, right? I never really had time today, but I think we might get into him again. Yeah, I think he might regret it in time to come, but time will always tell, right? What else have we got? Yeah, so the RV live, it's not really something that I want to be watching, to be honest. It felt a bit, I don't even know how to describe it, but it didn't give me a nice feeling, right? I think RV is is good at certain things and should maybe just stick to that, to be honest, and leave the mind making to the subscribers, right? Let them make their mind up on who these people may or may not be. Unless, of course, you've got real hard evidence. That might be a different story. Although, getting hard evidence is hard, if you like. And of course, a lot of people, they say, well, show me the evidence. And unless you've got it, they won't believe you, right? Good to have Bri as well in the house. You can buy a poster for 40 quid. Is it a globe earth? Has it got the globe earth on it? 40 fucking quid for a fucking poster. Fucking hell. Wow. That can't be right. Who's RV? I think it's Russian Vids, right? James. There you go. Russian Vids. Yeah. People might want to check him out and get subscribed. He does quite a lot of stuff on Flat Earth. Well, he used to. Not so much anymore, I don't think. But he has been. He's been on YouTube, fucking hell, since I was a kid, basically. Or since it began, if you like. So he's kind of seen and done it all. And maybe it's took its toll on him. He's not really got the energy for it anymore. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest, but I thought Solomon Kane, he done really well in terms of moderating. Some of them, not so much. Yeah, that's the sponsor that the guy's got. It's comical. You could not make it up. It is so fucking funny. I struggle to believe that they actually came for me. And seemingly he's going to be back again. I think he called my channel a gold mine or a treasure trove. I'm not sure. But yeah, I guess that's a compliment, right? From the expert Dan the man. I can't believe he said my content had no value, but then monetized the video that was basically my content. So I'd imagine that he'll be sending that money to me, right? If it has no value. I won't hold my breath, right? I did try and get in touch with him, but nothing. He's a fucking clown, a shite bag, an absolute fucking shite bag. He wouldn't even get back to me. I tweeted him as well. Still nothing. So there you go. Dan the man, right? With his 500,000 subscribers. They all came over to my channel and hate commented, flooded it with hate and dislikes. One of the videos I noticed, it had like 30 likes and like 150 dislikes in a matter of fucking hours. I thought it was quite funny. I mean, hey, it's no skin off my nose whatsoever. It is absolutely fucking comical. It's like they're fumbling around in the fucking dark. Honestly, it's sad in a sense, but I can't help but laugh, right? Although I draw the line at bigotry and racism as well. There you go. That's the world that we're in today, I guess, right? What else have we got? Yeah, James got pissed off. Don't worry about it. They're a lost cause. They really are. A lot of them have got a lot to fucking learn in life, and I kind of pity them in a way. So there you go. I did get the comment as well. So what shapes the earth? They always revert to that every fucking time without fail. If they can't hit you with evidence, they will character assassinate you, and then they'll ask you, well, what shapes the earth, in the hope that you'll say it's flat, and they'll say, look, see, He's a Fruit Loop. He's crazy. But in reality, who knows? Who really knows the shape of the earth or if it's flat? Fuck me, Neil deGrasse Tyson, the go-to, the expert. For all you need to know earth and space wise, look no further than Neil deGrasse Tyson. He said it was a fucking pear-shaped. It was pear-shaped. Wow. So it's not a globe. It's pear-shaped. It's a pear. Everyone thought it was an apple, but it's a pear, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Of course, maybe he was lying about that, right? You can't trust these guys when it comes to people like Tyson. Fucking hell. An actor, if there ever was one. I think that's another comment I got as well, that I was some kind of actor and putting on my voice, pretending to put on some kind of accent because I'm from the middle of nowhere in the northeast of Scotland. No one knows it or hears the accent. It's all new to them, so it must be fake or a robot. Yeah, I'm the one who's crazy. It's quite comical. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a disgrace. You can say that again. You can always tell. See, if you watch any interviews with that guy, you can fucking tell he's at it. He's a fucking, oh man, it annoys me. I think Tyson and Brian Cox are the fucking worst. I hate them. I cannot fucking stand them. It's actually quite funny as well, because when I was growing up and in my teens, I actually quite liked Brian Cox, and I quite liked space and the universe and learning, quantum physics, you fucking name it. Not today. Not fucking today. I don't waste my time, put it that way. Like I've said many times before, I have genuine fucking concerns for this world, the state that it's in today and where it's going in the future. I am not a fucking expert on anything. I am merely a guy from Elgin who really cares and is genuinely concerned about his family and their fucking future, right? Hey, I don't want to get into it too much. I might get upset or get angry, but that is, I mean, my concerns in terms of the future, fucking hell, they go deep. They are deep rooted, and over the past, what would it be, 2-3 years maybe, fucking hell, things have only gotten worse. I wish I could say different. I genuinely wish that I could say different, but I can't. What else have we got? Pedro in the house. I couldn't see. I should make it bigger. That's another thing as well. People mocking the fact that I'm fucking practically blind. I guess, yeah, it is 2021 after all. But I do have, my family has, especially in my mum's side, quite a serious eye condition. I have not really, maybe I have mentioned it before, but I have potentially in the future got a chance of having what they call, I think it's a cataract, right? My mother at the moment is dealing with similar, but hey, people can fucking say whatever they like. Like I've said, I've got the nose for it. One thing I don't want to have is subscribers attacked or abused. I won't have that. I will not fucking have it. Me, yeah, why not? To an extent. But subscribers, no. It's not going to float, right? I'm not having it. Yeah, a lot of people don't care. That is a sad fact. AKA too consumed with other things, right? They need to get their booster. Oh man, the juice. Jesus. Yeah, where do we start there? I actually know a guy who is double juiced. Yep, juiced to the fucking hill. I shouldn't laugh, right? I really shouldn't laugh. But, I mean, I did kind of warn the guy. The only reason he done it was so he could go to the football. That's the only fucking reason he done it. Because the vaccine passport, right? Because we're not living in a tyranny. This is not a tyranny. Don't be stupid, right? Sure. But that's why he got it. And I seen him the other day. And he was in his car. And I went up to the window. And he puts his mask on. He put his mask on. And he's like, he opened his door. And he was like, you might want to stay back a bit. I was like, you've not got the COVID, have you? He was like, yeah. Laughing. I was like, but you're juiced. He's like, yeah, double vaccinated. Alright. So that fucking helped then. This is where we are. He won't be alone, unfortunately. They're getting bribed, they're getting blackmailed, they're getting coerced. And then they're fucking regretting it. He said he's not getting the next one. He said that's it. I didn't say very much. I wished him the best, but what I did say, I asked him how he felt. And he said not too bad, but his fucking bones were sore, hurting, pain in his fucking bones. So, make of that what you will, right? If you want to go and get fucking inoculated, by all means, knock your fucking self out. But be prepared. Be fucking prepared for the consequences, because there will be one. I can fucking guarantee you that. I'm seeing it. It's everywhere now. We said about, 2 months ago, 3 even. We had said that people are dropping. People are fucking dropping all around the place. And we're seeing it every day. I mentioned about the football. 1 week, 2 guys. The week later, 3 guys. Never in my fucking life ever heard of anything like it. But now, there's a channel that I follow. I think it's called Inform Scotland. And what they do is basically go over the stats, right? The death rates, all the death rates, all the rates, if you like. I'm not really a fan of stats. But going by what this lady had put out, it is not fucking good news. I can tell you that now. It is not fucking good. I was actually going to share the video. I might. It's not that long, but I might share it. I did make a video today that I was meant to play at the start. Fucking had this video all set up about Agenda 2030, and it was the wrong format, and I was already running late. I couldn't change it. I was like, fuck, I better jump on. People are waiting, right? I think 2 people were waiting, so there you go. Hey, it doesn't matter. I said a time I should be at least there or thereabouts, right? I'm always fucking late though. I try my best not to be, but I do apologise for anyone who was waiting. Many unexpected in the news, just the start, yeah. I'm scared of dying. Well, don't be. It comes to us all. You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it, that is for sure. Pick your poison, right? There's many ways to go. Many ways to skin a cat, if you like. Yeah, I seen that today. Again, all these footballers, and I think he was a Barcelona footballer. Every one of them juiced to the fucking hill. I mentioned last week about a game I was watching live, and the guy in the crowd, fucking heart attack. Not the only one. I think a guy before that in the Formula 1. The tennis. Are people not getting it? What do people not fucking get? Honestly, they do not want to accept it. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it is. But they will refuse to see it. But hey, if you cannot see what's going on by now, fucking hell, honestly, Jesus, you're in for a fucking big shock. At some point, it will hit you in the fucking face. Mark my words, right? Especially if you are you have your own family and a house, like many of us. You will feel it, right? I'm awaiting the report about agenda for our side. Yeah, well, what report? There's many reports. Yeah, you might be waiting a while there. What else have we got? All these Extinction Rebellion climate hippies littering the streets. Yeah, well, fucking hell. Glasgow, of course. It's all kicking off, if you like. All the world leaders have flown to Glasgow. I mean, you could not fucking make it up. They've flown to Glasgow and they're gonna save the world, right? Because, of course, humans, we're killing the planet. And of course, what did Greta say? What was the first thing that Greta said? Can anyone guess the first fucking thing that Greta said and that the media said that she said? I bet you any money most of you will be able to guess, right? What else have we got? Bradley, good stuff, good to have you. Apologies if I missed you in the chat. I'm terrible at keeping up with comments. I think people do know that by now. I'm terrible at everything, to be honest, right? But hey, I'm allowed to have my own opinion, at least. I've never claimed to be an expert on anything. If you want to know anything about anything, you need to go and see Sean Dan the man. He's the guy that will show you the way, right? He's totally trustworthy. Let's go with that. But yeah, hello Bradley Armstrong. You said hi. I missed it. My apologies, right? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do 50 press-ups tonight and I won't miss you again, right? So there you go. Good to have you. A long-term subscriber, Bradley, who's been with us, I think even from the start of my original channel. They of course the now deleted That's Life But Not As We Know It, right? Oh man, I doubt I think we got to 3,007 or 3,800 subs on the previous channel. I doubt we'll get that far this time with the way it's going. I think we've maybe stepped on a few toes already. Hence the character assassination of a guy, a nobody from Elgin, who's seemingly uneducated and knows nothing, and is autistic and mentally ill. Fucking hell. Honestly, you could not make it up. I guess it takes one to know one, if you like. But who did I miss there? AKA. I'm not sure if I mentioned AKA. A long-term subscriber again. Hopefully you and your mother are okay tonight. I send you my best wishes and all my love, right across to the good people in America. There's bound to be some good people there, right? Surely. I think there's probably more good people there than here, to be honest, in Scotland. Many spineless cretins. I mean, they've not even got a rubber spine. It's not even rubber. There's no spine whatsoever. And yeah, fucking Braveheart. Wow, they used the wrong country there. There is no William Wallaces in Scotland. They're all fucking spineless bastards. Not all of them, of course. Fortunately, there are good people out there. Although they are hard to come by. I guess that's all part of the agenda, right? All part of the dilution of the truth. And of course, the destruction of society as we once knew it. The Hive, yeah, good shout, aka. Great stuff. The Syndrome, yeah, it will return on Friday. It'll be in the Friday fix, right? I think actually, for the crack, this Friday, it will be 5G, right? Let's get into it. Let's revisit some 5G and see if we can get Dan to debunk the articles that I covered. I did jokingly say that in the future they'll say that 5G helps you live longer. And I said it as a joke. But hey, the jury, it's still out on that one. So, yeah, time will tell, I guess, right? But it was said as a joke. But of course it just went over some people's heads. They didn't get it. They don't get the sarcasm, right? They've not got the ability to take it in. A lot of people, they can't stand me speaking, which is fine. I struggle to listen to myself anyway, so I get it. But I guess when you speak, and we might get into that tonight as well, it's a bit like a frequency, right? So if you can't get it, you're not fucking meant to. Simple. Yeah, the Friday fix is on a Friday, right? I think if it's gonna be 5G, I might put it on YouTube, right? Last time it wasn't because it was about the juice, right? So we avoided getting a strike. Yeah, Scotland is pretty much a lapdog for the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, and it is now showing its true colours big time, leading the way for climate change and the plandemic, of course. I think Dan and his friends like the word plandemic, right? A dog named Boo. Got you. I see you now. Good to have you. Sorry if I missed you. A dog named Boo. A regular as well. I don't really like missing people, but we've got quite a few tonight. Claire as well. Yeah, I've been accused of putting an accent on. I'm pretending. I'm a robot. I'm a bot. I'm reading from a script. Oh dear. It's fucking comical, honestly. I mean, these people have got a cheek to have a go at us. Oh man. We will get into Dan and the video a wee bit more on Thursday, right? I think it'll be quite funny, to be honest. Although it is basically a character assassination of me. Not so much the video that Dan made, but what then came after it, right? And it was an onslaught. It's still going right now. Let me check my phone. Yeah, it's still going as I speak on the live. People are still at it, commenting and calling me all sorts. It's fucking comical. It's been the whole day. I think the channel is Skyman Dan or Simon Dan, Sean Dan Man. I think that's a better name for him. He's a total fucking agenda pusher, right? It's clear as day. I mean, fucking hell. I think in the first 5 minutes he had pushed an advert for climate change and was making money from it. I think it was to plant a tree. To plant a tree. Fucking hell. Do people need to pay someone money to plant a fucking tree? Can they not even do that? I thought trees were actually bad for the climate now. Maybe Dan's not up to date with the latest climate fucking BS, right? Because trees are bad for the environment, that's what they're saying, right? If you don't know where to plant them, it's bad for the environment. So wee Dan making matters worse, right? But hey, he's making money, and with what, nearly 500,000 subscribers, yeah, I'd imagine he's making quite a pretty penny of character assassinations of people like me, right? A nobody, an absolutely nobody. I guess I shouldn't call myself a nobody, right? Of course I am someone, right? I'm a man, a human. I have a family, a wife that I care for and love greatly. I have never ever claimed to be anything that I'm not. I have never ever claimed to want anything from anybody, right? Unlike Dan, of course. But he's the go-to for all you need to know. But good to have Claire as well in the house tonight. But yeah, I'm putting on a fake accent and reading from a script. People want to come and spend a day in my town and hear the fucking accent. Jesus. Honestly, if I spoke the way I speak normally, I don't think anyone would understand it. It would be... they just wouldn't get it. So sometimes I do try and say it a bit slower. It's not even deliberate. It's done naturally because I think, well, I understand that people might not get it, right? I'm from a small town in the northeast of Scotland. My life in terms of growing up, not very great. Yes, my education, again, probably not the fucking greatest. Basically growing up in poverty here in Scotland. So my life has not been that kind to me, to be honest. I lost my father at quite a young age. My mother had many issues with myself and both my brothers. And to add to that, my son, well, originally when I had my daughter, first of all, she was diagnosed non-verbal autistic. Then my son Billy, who was born, was diagnosed with cancer at fucking 2 years old. A tumour at 2. Fortunately, he is still here today. But hey, what do I know, right? What have I experienced? What can I add to it? Probably nothing. But I have been through quite a roller coaster of a life, right? I've had all kinds of fucking ins and outs. Bad news, if you like. But I'm still here today. I'm all the better for it. If I'm honest, I'm stronger. What does not kill me? Yep, it will only make me stronger. I do not fear. I fear no man. Not one thing. Right? So yeah. The Elgin Massive. Yeah, little old Elgin. I think most people have never even heard of it, to be honest. Which is fine. They need to get out more. Of course, they're smart and I'm not, but there you go. Inverness. Fantastic. Good to have you. Yeah, I quite like Inverness. My brother, well, my brother-in-law, he stays there. And it's quite good. Yeah, attacking William is one way to put it. It's been an onslaught. It's quite comical, really. Like I said, I have got the skin for it. So, fear not, right? We push on and we will get through it eventually. Yeah, I think people confuse it. They confuse education with real intelligence. But when you know, you can see through it. People think being able to repeat what someone else said is being educated. Maybe it is, what do I know, right? But yeah, hey, we all have bad things in life. I'm sure everyone knows that. it's never fucking roses, right? It's never roses. Never. No one said life is going to be easy, and that is something that my dad, he always said that, right? So what we need to do is always learn from it, push on, become better people. There's always tomorrow, right? But yeah, good to have Solomon tonight, and from the grave. Yeah, well, I think on Thursday we'll get into Dan, and we'll cover his video as well. It's honestly, it's hilarious. It's fucking comical. There's a few things that I need to point out, right? And we can help Dan in the future, right? Maybe get him on if he's got the fucking balls for it, but I doubt it very much. He's a cretin. He's spineless. He wouldn't even reply to me, but he was happy enough to make a video about me. But I guess that's the type of him. The go-to, Dan the man, right? Inverness, well, yeah, kind of. I mean, it is Scotland, right? Let's face it. Yeah, you'll see it straight away. You'll see right through this guy. It's fucking comical. Why they've chosen me, I think, is a bit strange. I'm not sure. I didn't think I was that close, but maybe I'm closer than I think. Right, so on Thursday, we will get into Sean Dan the man, right, the go-to for all you need to know about 5G, seemingly, in the flat earth. So we'll touch on him on Thursday, and then on the Friday, we'll get into 5G, right? It'll be rather fitting, if you like. But yeah, good to have everyone tonight. Quite a few, lots of good comments. We will get into Dan on Thursday. I thought there would be quite a few people asking about it, which is fine. We will get into it. I kind of feel like the guy doesn't even deserve the fucking time of day, but we will, because there is a few things that, well, let's put it this way, they are red flags, right? We'll go with that. But yeah, great stuff. Great to have everyone in tonight. Frank as well, aka and Bradley. Great stuff. Let me see. What I was going to do as well is quickly, while we're at it, and the world leaders are in Glasgow doing their COP ritual. I think that's what it's going to be, a ritual, right? We could have a look at the latest in terms of news from the COP. Share screen. Let's see how much I can fuck it up tonight. Oh man, there we go. I think that might be it. And yeah, sorted. Let's get rid of moi. Can we do that? Yeah, done it. The latest. Let me refresh it. Let me turn that down. What's going on here? I fucked it up already. Yeah, the latest. Forced. UK farms forced to plan for new carbon future. Forced. They're going to be forced to do it. Sure, that sounds fucking great, that. Of course we don't live in a tyranny. We are not living in a tyranny, remember? Let's just tell ourselves that. That's what people seem to do. They can't see it for what it is. Of course there's going to be more forcing of acts and laws that are going to come out from this fucking complete and utter joke. It's like a circus in Glasgow at the moment. It's a bit like the Convid. They set up the circus and they roll into town, and then I think they're meant to be there for a week, but I've been seeing that some of them are fucking off already. So what, they came for the party last night, meeting all the bigwigs. I think DiCaprio, Prince Charles, David Attenborough, fucking all the usual suspects. It's quite funny, really. I was going to get into COP this Friday. I don't know. Maybe we'll cover COP and 5G, right? We'll see how much time we've got on Friday. Biden as well. Yeah, he's there. Oh, he's left already. That's him fucking off. Poof, he's away on the plane. Taxi, gone. So what did he do? I think he fell asleep. Oh man, sleepy beastie Joe Biden. Fucking hell. Honest to God. God fucking help us all. I think Nicola Sturgeon was a bit upset because she wasn't allowed to speak at it. She was allowed to meet Greta just at the side, at the wee side party. Speak to wee Greta. But she wasn't allowed to speak at the podium with all the leaders, right? Because seemingly it was only the leader of the UK. So wee Nicola, she got the boot. She was raging, fuming. Oh man, it's comical. But she is a major tool in this fucking agenda. There will be more to come from this, without a doubt. We'll touch on it on Friday. We'll get into 5G and COP26. We might cover COP26 instead of a news roundup in the fix, right? So it's still about the same length. What was that? Yeah, they're vowing to protect forests. I bet that'll be great news. Nothing bad will come out of that. Only good. Only good. Boris cautiously optimistic about reaching 1.5 Celsius deal. Fucking hell. I bet he is. Wee Boris. Unreal, man. I can't believe Biden's fucked off already. He must be needing an update, right? Yeah, he's been attacking China for not turning up at the summit. I think China and Russia have not turned up. Quite interesting that. Again, we will look into it more on Friday, because there's going to be stuff that comes out of this. I've been saying it for weeks now. There's going to be acts and laws that come out of this, and it's going to be a Glasgow fucking kiss on humanity. They're saying we need to act now. I think they said the clock was at 1 minute to midnight. The doomsday clock. The fucking doomsday clock. Fucking hell. And I'm the fearmongerer? Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, I think we'll get into COP on the Friday. Oh, Israeli minister missed it as well. Not good enough for them. Did the Pope miss it? I think he did. I think the Pope, the Queen, China, Russia, I guess they don't care about the climate, right? Seemingly China are the worst. But who really knows when it comes to this fucking agenda? We will get into it on Friday. Yeah, they're all fucking off already. They've not even been there 2 days, I don't think. Right, see you later. Bye, Scotland. Good riddance. I think Glasgow was basically closed down. What they had actually done, I shit you not, is they basically fucking turned Glasgow into a UN state. I fucking shit you not, that is what it became. It wasn't even Glasgow anymore. It wasn't even Scotland. It was some fucking district of the UN. I fucking shit you not. It came under a different law. I mean, if that doesn't tell you something, then fucking hell, again, you've got a lot to learn, right? It's crazy, it really is. Yeah, thanks for everyone jumping in tonight, right? Yeah, that is the first thing that Greta said in Scotland. No more blah blah blah. And then today when I was in a shop, I seen I think it was the Daily Record headline. And what did it say? Blah blah blah. I mean, fucking hell. Honest to fucking God. What kind of world are we living in now? It's fucking crazy. Honestly, if you do not laugh, you will cry. Honest to fuck. Of course, blah blah blah, and build back better. We need to build back better. That's what they say, right? That's me trying to put on an accent. See, you'll know when I'm putting on a fucking accent because you will not get it, right? Not that many folk get it anyway. In fairness, when it comes to my accent, it's a bit like Marmite. You kind of either like it or you don't. But I have came across people who don't like it, but they still watch. They still have to watch what I've got to say. And I always kind of found that quite flattering, to be honest, because when it comes to me, if I can't watch it, I won't watch it, right? Why suffer it? But people still, they had to watch it. There you go. Maybe that's like Dan the Man, Sean Dan the Man, right? Iggy Pop, has he been at it as well? Is he not dead? I thought he was dead, Iggy Pop. Or am I thinking of someone else? Maybe it's a Mandela effect. More conspiratorial nonsense, right? Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. Hey, it's whatever floats your boat, I guess. Yeah, not everyone is going to like it. It's fine. It's a strange, kind of random fucking accent to have, where I was raised in a small town called Elgin by my mother and father, with my dad being from Glasgow and my mum being from Lossiemouth. So two completely different accents. So it's like a hybrid, if you like. Let's go with that, right? So a lot of people, they get confused, I guess, because they've never heard of it, or they don't know where Elgin is. Where's Elgin? Is that in Germany? I think there's an Elgin in America. I think it's in Illinois. Is it Illinois it's called? I'm sure of it. I think we've got a follower, a subscriber, who's... Yeah, I love the Australian accent. It's fucking great, I love it. The Australian accent, the Geordie accent, the London Cockney accent, and the very, very north of Scotland, Orkney and Shetland, is the accents that I like. I don't really want to say the ones that I don't like, because it could sound bad. It might sound racist, right? I mean, yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea. And hey, I experienced some racism myself today. Numerous times. I'm probably still getting racially abused at the moment. It's, yeah, I guess some people never give up. Some of the comments I will be leaving. People can say what they want, but if there is any abuse, then I will be removing it eventually. Not today, or even tomorrow probably, but I will get round to it, right? And we will weed out the vermin. That's what they are. They're fucking vermin. Hood accents. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, American hood accents. Fantastic. The New York accent as well, I quite like. What other American ones do I like? I think I quite like all the American ones. They're all quite good. I don't think there's any that... I'm trying to think of ones that I dislike. I can't think, to be fair. Bill has a plant not far from me, Liverpool. Fucking Bill Gates. I take it it's not a cannabis plant either. Or is it? Wee Billy. I wonder what he's been up to lately. Let me have a look quickly. We'll have a look at some of the latest from Bill Gates as well. But yeah, good to have everyone in tonight. We could get a few trolls, right? But just ignore them. They're not even worth it. They're pathetic people. They're a waste of breath. They don't even say anything constructive. I mean, if you've got nothing good to say, yeah. Juice production. There you go. That does not surprise me one bit. The Jabatois, right? Yeah, the juice, man. Fucking hell. Crazy. It's crazy at the moment. And hey, I never want to try and scare anyone. But it's grim. What I'm seeing is not good news, what's going on at the moment when it comes to the juice. So be cautious, right? Look at the history of Big Pharma. Fucking hell, they cannot be trusted. They simply cannot be trusted. By all means, make your own choice. But have a look, right? Don't jump the gun. Don't do anything knee-jerk. Don't be the one that's regretting it. The thing is, you can wait and then change your mind if you're thinking like that. But if you get it, you can't then undo it. So you've got to be careful, right? We are dealing with the highest of criminals the fucking world has ever seen. Mass murderers on a gigantic scale. A huge fucking scale. That when you begin to imagine it, it kind of knocks you back. It's like, fucking hell. It's very sad, to be fair. Yeah, wee Billy. I think I remember getting into that. They were building a factory. They were going to be producing so many millions and millions of fucking the juice, right? Good to have Bradley as well. Many a truth said in jest, right? Who's this? Yeah, we'll get into this guy. It's kind of a book, but it's not. We're yapping on at the moment. Some people might have came across it, but we'll have a look. I'll quickly say hello to Jules B. Welcome. A new subscriber, Jules B. Thanks very much for coming in and engaging. We always appreciate it. People are welcome, without a doubt. So feel free to chat away. And yeah, be yourself, I guess. Hopefully you won't get abused by anyone, right? But if there is any trolls, we've got a few mods. Maybe they can sort them out. Good to have everyone in tonight. And Jules as well. Great stuff. I apologise if I missed anyone. I'm quickly having a look. I don't think I did. Bri, great stuff. Yeah, the blah blah blah. Do you know this? I never even knew that. Honestly, I did not even know that. I didn't know that it was Nicola. Yeah, that does not surprise me one fucking... In fact, it makes total fucking sense, let's face it. Thanks for sharing, Jules. Great stuff. I think we're going to get on, right? Great stuff. I don't think I missed anyone else. But if I did, I do apologise. as always, right? Hopefully the audio's okay. The dog's pretty good, yeah. He's literally at my feet, so you might actually be able to hear him kind of snoring away. But he's been doing really well. He's getting big. Fucking hell, he's massive. Honestly, I'm a bit concerned about how big he's actually going to be. He's going to be fucking dragging me down the road, fucking on my stomach, getting pulled by this crazy dog. But we love him to bits, right? I think he's only now 6 months old, and fucking hell, he's getting big. So yeah, he is right at my feet at the moment. After this, I think we'll go till about 12, although I'm saying that now. We'll see. But I was gonna, if I'm fit enough, take him out for a quick walk. He's only, I think, maybe been out once or twice today. So I feel like I need to take him out, although he was out most of yesterday, right? I've had that much on. It's been a very busy weekend here, party wise, right? I think my wife, who is obsessed with Halloween, yeah, don't get me started on it, but hey, that's up to her, right? Me, I'm a different kettle of fish. So on Friday, I can't even hold him up. Honestly, if he wakes up, I'll pick him up, right? But if he's sleeping, I let him lie. But if he wakes up, I'll pick him up or move the laptop and see if you can see him, and I'll show you him. I forgot what I was saying there, aka you put me off. I lost my train of thought. It's a chocolate Labrador, right? But his father is a working dog and his mother is a show dog, so he's a very good breed, a well sought after breed in the UK at the moment. Fucking hell, he's basically gold dust, right? But yeah, I might show you him later. I'll try and take a video of him if he doesn't wake up, and I'll show you how big he's getting, right? But the dog's fine, everyone's fine here at the Henderson household, right? We're all good in the hood. We fight on, we push on, we get by every day the best way that we can. And in terms of the weather at the moment, it's been fucking basically non-stop rain in Scotland. Shock horror, right? Are you surprised? I fucking doubt it. But yeah, it's been raining constantly, and it fucking, you would think that I would be used to it, but I'm not. I'm fucking not. I feel like I want to move away to the is it the Caribbean? What do people say? The Caribbean or the Caribbean? I think I call it the Caribbean, but my wife calls it the Caribbean, so I don't know. I think as well, what is it I say? I say apricot, and she says apricot, and she always says that I'm wrong with how I say it, so I don't know. Hey, I'm fucking useless, so I tend to get stuff wrong, right? And I'm the first to hold my hands up when I do. So yeah, let's have a look at this booklet. Great to have everyone in tonight, aka, and it's great to have a laugh as well. You've got to have a laugh, honestly. I've basically spent most of today laughing at different things. If not, I would have cried, right? Sure. But I enjoy a good laugh. What is it that they say? Laughter is like the best medicine. And I think we all need a bit of medicine at the moment, to be fair. Let me see if I can screen share again. Hopefully we're all good for audio. I was kind of fucking about, so I'm hoping there's no issues, otherwise I'll fucking have to pull it. Jacqueline in the house as well. Good to have you today. Excuse me. Great stuff, Jacqueline. Are you in Glasgow, I think, as well? Let us know if you're at the COP26. Let us know how you're getting on. Did you meet Biden? He's gone now, right? Fucking typical Joe. Sleepy Joe. How do I... there we go. I did. So yeah, I came across this. Let me get a drink. I think it was last week. Whiskey, right. Someone said as well that I was drunk. Fucking hell. Honestly, if I was drunk, you would fucking know. Oh man. Every word that I said would be a swear word. Every single fucking word without fail. And I wouldn't even be able to sit up. Right. I wish I could drink every day, but I can't. It would be impossible. My body, I'd be dead within a week. Honestly, my body would not handle it. Yeah, that's what I was on about before AKA interrupted me. The Halloween party. We had one on Friday, which was great. But our neighbours across the road, great people, fantastic people. We started speaking to them lately because it's a new community here. And they were putting out decorations as well, like my wife. They're that obsessed. So we had said to them, well, we're having a party on the Friday if you want to come across. And they said, well, we're having one on the Saturday if you want to come across. So my wife said yes. And that then meant Friday party, Saturday party, and Sunday was the kids' party. Oh man, I'm still feeling it today. And I basically stopped drinking on Saturday at about, oh man, not even late. I think it was about 8 o'clock Saturday night. I was like, that's me. I'm done. I wasn't even getting drunk. On the Friday, I think I had drunk that much that I couldn't get drunk on the Saturday. So I ended up calling it a night. But we went and it was great. It was a great party. What a setup that they had. It was basically like a club in the guy's garden. I shit you not. It was fucking amazing. So I was kind of blown away by that. But yeah, it's been a long weekend. Hopefully everyone had a good one, or as good as can be. And you went out trick-or-treating, right? To get some sweeties, of course. My son, wow, he's obsessed with going out and getting sweeties. Of course, that's what they want. All the kids hooked on the fucking sweeties. Oh man. Do I need to move any comments? No. So we're screen sharing, and I got rid of me. I think the audio is okay. Great stuff. Thank you, Jacqueline. Kilwinning, North Ayrshire, 20 miles away from the great leaders. Classic, yeah. They're going to save the world, of course, right? Last time I had a skin full of whiskey, I pissed in my sock drawer. Fucking hell. You know this, I've known people who have done similar. I know a guy who, I think it was whiskey. No, it wasn't whiskey. It was Aftershock. He drank a bottle of that Aftershock, and he ended up peeing in his bin, in his bin in his bedroom. He said he thought it was the toilet, and he pissed all on the wall, on his wallpaper, and in the bin in the corner. He must have been fucking away with it. I think it was Aftershock that he drank. But on whiskey, that can be lethal as well. My wife doesn't like me drinking it because it can get quite, not really aggressive, but I don't know, just a bit drunk, I guess. So I tend to stay away from it. Over time, it can have quite an effect on you. And I'm cracking on now. I'm 34. I've been drinking alcohol since I was about fucking Wow. 12, 13 maybe, 14. Not good, right? Don't do it. Do not fucking do it. Don't drink. And don't do drugs. Not a good idea. It was Obama at the summit. I'm not sure. I think he might have been, actually. I think he might have been. Yeah, I think he was there. Barack Obama. A fucking deception, if there ever was one, when it comes to Barack, or Barry, should I say. Barry Soetoro, right? Yeah. You're 34 as well, Solomon Kane. Fantastic. Small world, right? The same age, there you go. Great stuff. And I must say once again, I thought that you done very well on moderating the stream between RV and the guy Brian. And yeah, I think you done yourself proud there, to be honest. So well done, Solomon, for that. You're clearly a switched on guy, and yeah, level headed, I think, is a good way to describe it. Yeah, Sleepy Joe. Obama was there, was he? Obama, yeah. Was his husband there? Michael. Fucking Michael's bigger than him. I mean, fucking bigger than me. I think I'm 6'2". And put it this way, I wouldn't want to have a fight with fucking Obama, the seemingly female Obama. Right? Oh shit. I just kicked the dog by accident. Oh man. Well, you would lie there, would you? Little sausage that he is. So yeah, we will get into COP26 on Friday. It'll be COP26 in 5G. On the Thursday, we'll have a crack at Shandan, the man, the go-to for all you need to know. And we'll cover his video as well. And I think we'll maybe get into him again, because by the sounds of it, he plans on making more money from my content. So there you go. I don't know who the guy thinks he is, but he's more than welcome to come and pay me a fucking visit. That is for sure. And he can send the cheque to me. I'll be waiting on it, right? Although I won't hold my breath. That is for sure. In fact, he can stick the cheque, yeah, up Bill Gates' ass. Preferably. Yeah, got rid of me. So this article here, well, it's not an article. It's kind of a book. Let me get a drink. It's not a big book. I think it's about 39 pages long. It says 39 there, so it must be right. I mean, it's what they say is it could be a hoax, right? It could well be a hoax. I kind of lean towards it being a hoax, if I'm honest. But they're unsure. Now, when I read it, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all tonight. We might have to fucking make a part 2. But when I did read this, some of it made me quite angry. There was stuff in it that I got a wee bit annoyed with. I better get my phone so I can make sure that we're still going. Let me put us on. Yeah, there you go. Just so I know that we're not getting removed and we're still going, because we've had issues before. That is for actually, I'm gonna have to get a charger in. Oh man, typical. Wait a sec. doesn't seem to be fucking working. That can't be right. What's going on here? Oh dear. There we go. It wasn't lighting up the screen when I put the charger in. Oh man, to be honest, or to be fair, excuse me while I fuck about, I kind of need to get a new laptop, which I will in good time. What I certainly won't be doing is asking for people to buy me it or to give me money so I can buy one. Otherwise, you won't get the truth, right? The truth movement in its all her glory. Of course, a lot of people, they like to make money from it, which is, hey, that's up to them. I guess, right? Fair enough. Each to their own. So yeah, this, like I said, I kind of lean towards it being a bit of a hoax. It came out in 2005, right? Oh fuck, I knocked the phone down. I can still see it, so it's alright. That's all I need to be able to see, so I can keep an eye. So it came out in 2005, right? On a website called godlikeproductions.com, on a forum. So, why is it fucking like that? It's meant to be square, is it not? So something fascinating happened on a forum, godlikeproductions.com, in a span of a few days, and it has caused quite a stir in certain parts of the internet. Well, that wouldn't be fucking hard, that, would it? Let's face it. So a person by the name or moniker of Insider claimed he was from a ruling bloodline and gave the people a chance to ask everything they wanted, and Insider would answer. At first, it looked like another internet hoax. Some lightweight questions were followed by lightweight answers, but then things started changing drastically. Dun dun dun. Oh dear. What happened, right? So, anyone who understands dialects knows that the answers Insider gave, I'm going to have to take that away, it's made it worse. That the answers Insider gave were designed to provoke others to ask questions which went to the core of the matter. First, some questions are being asked by Insider like, are you really living on the planet you think you are? Which made people react differently than before. The answers this person started giving to those following questions showed a deep, broad understanding of philosophy, history, metaphysics, religion, magic, politics, and more, in a way which is very innovative, detailed, and some answers are thought-provoking to say the least. What amazes is that Insider answered these questions in a very short time span. And if you keep in mind that the topics are diverse, some in-depth and some epic answers showed up literally minutes apart. Right, one must wonder how it was done. Copy-paste from internet? I checked intensively on the sentences Insider used cannot be found on the internet. Like one person observed, this was way over the heads of the usual suspects. Well, who are they? Who's the usual suspects? Hoax artists, I guess. So, some people started getting upset. Others were drawn to it, and this all led to a dialogue where so much was revealed, including by the other posters that it can be studied for years to come. Right. Sound hard to believe? Read on. Rave on. So, some guy came on a forum in 2005 and claimed that he was part of a elite family, I think is what they called it. Now, I don't know if I buy it, but there is a few things of interest, right? So we will indeed rave on, right? Let me see, we're still going, all good in the hood. So, the 24th of the 9th, 2005. Statement from Insider. I am a member of an elite family who you despise. Ask me a question and I will answer them in short. In short? I thought some of them were long. Why? Because I can, of course. So, question. What is an elite family? Answer. That's how most are calling it. Families who for a long time have been ruling the people who are not from these bloodlines. Right. Question. What's your thoughts on peak oil? Answer. It is known within certain circles that it is manufactured. The earth is producing more oil and gas than is being used now, even, believe it or not. It is a natural process. The more you take, the more it produces to balance itself. Study the bees and the way they produce honey, and you will understand. On top of that, there are many places with large amounts of natural resources which never have been touched. The agenda? I think you know. So, question again. What commonalities do the bloodlines share? And have you ever... Yikes. Now, I don't even really want to say that. That is horrific. But yeah, child abuse, right? Of course, a lot of people will, due to the satanic nature of it. It is connected to bloodlines without a doubt. Answer. Understand that bloodlines have been chosen to rule. It didn't just appear out of air. The souls which incarnate into these bloodlines who rule are picked by divine law. Other things don't have to be mentioned. Divine law. Right. So I'm not really sure if he answered the question then there, to be honest. Although I've missed a bit out. To go on. The second question shows you read too much Icke. Of course, they're referring to David Icke, who is a tool that is being used. But to answer, no. Right, so the insider is claiming that Icke is a tool who is being used. Just on that, I think I remember David Icke speaking about divine law. To be honest, I could be wrong. I'd have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure David has spoke about similar things in terms of divine law. So we might get back to that. Question. No one rules me, never has. Answer. A little old saying. The perfect slave is the one that says, I am not a slave. It is like an alcoholic saying he isn't an alcoholic, so therefore he will always be an alcoholic. Get my drift? Question. Where do you elites store your mentally ill relatives caused by centuries of inbreeding? I think I was called that as well today. Maybe I'm part of the bloodline. Yeah, let's go with that. So where do they keep these guys and girls? Well, answer, it is a myth that inbreeding always causes problems. If the two persons who procreate carry genes which are of better quality than the rest, then I guess that's it. It kind of ends there. Question. Why have you allowed us to breed like rats? That's one way to put it. If population is what you feel threatens you. Question mark. Answer. 1. We haven't allowed that. You have more power than you think you have. 2. Population does not threaten us in any way, shape or form. Again, a myth. Yeah, try telling that to fucking wee Billy Rockefeller, right? We might get into him as well, I think. I read this a week ago, I can't remember quite a few bits from it. I think when I read it, because I'm so fucking stupid, it took me about 2 hours to read it, but I was doing other things at the time, so it could be a bit of a long one. Tonight we might have to make a part 2, right? We'll go on for a wee bit more. In fact, we'll get to this page, and then I'll have to take a toilet break, and then we'll crack on. I do apologise that it is late tonight. Hey, you know the score by now when it comes to me, right? And as always, a bit of a laid back one. No pressure, nothing groundbreaking. I have never ever claimed to have any evidence of groundbreaking sort of smoking guns. Never ever. Yet Dan and his friends seemed to think that I thought that I had a smoking gun when it comes to 5G. Nope, never said that, ever. Wrong again. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, let's crack on with this. So yeah, population threatening the elite is a myth. I guess that's probably true, to be honest. Question by forum owner Trinity. I am curious what a member of an elite family thinks of GLP. So what do you think, huh? I think GLP would be the forum. What was it called? God something. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So he's asking, or she's asking, what he thinks of the forum, right, where people get to say what they want, basically, I think. Answer. The more divided people are, the easier it is to rule over them. Yep. Making them believe they have a sword in their hand, which they think makes them powerful and able to fight the dark side, or the darker side, while it is just a toothpick. You have to be very careful who you give that imaginary sword to. Trinity. Right. Do you know that not just spoken words, but also written words emanate a frequency which have a direct effect? And I would say that a vast majority of the written words here are not helping the cause you think you are fighting for. Interesting one, that. Question. What is your religious affiliation? Yeah, what religion are you? Bloodline dude. Well, answer. Religion is created by us. In brackets, of course. The religions which rule now are the ones that are under total control. I can't give out too much about this, but Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism are a bit off, let's say. There is a core of truth, but it is drowning in a sea of perversions for you to pick out. Good luck. What we believe in does not matter, but it is about serving the divine law, which was passed on to us. Right. Interesting one, that. I mean, that is kind of what we say as well. We're in a sea of deception, trying to find the fucking truth, where it is nothing but lie after fucking lie, every corner. So yeah, I kind of get that, to be fair. Question. How about the world economy? Question mark. Now remember, this was in 2005, right? Answer. One thing conspiracy theorists are right about is that it is based on money that doesn't exist. Never existed, never will. The ones who own the banks also own the media and politics, so it can be portrayed the way they want you to believe it. Shock horror. So yeah, quite an interesting one, that. Another question. When will the wheat be separated from the chaff? Or do you want to get rid of the wheat and leave the chaff for your slaves? Whichever. When will it happen? Tired of false dates. Please be honest this time. Right? Give us a bit of fucking honesty. Answer. I know 100% sure there is no end time. At least not like it is being portrayed everywhere, be it religion, media, etc. This place was never meant to end the way it is being described. There will be a time when everyone will be released, but that is not a mass event, but rather one by one. Work on yourself. Interesting, that one as well. Quite interesting. Again, there's nothing to say that this guy was who he claims he was. Right, so we've got to take all this with a pinch of salt, if you like. But there will be stuff in it that kind of raises an eyebrow and might make a few people a bit angry. I'm sure I read something in it a few days back and it pissed me off. It really fucking did. I can't remember what it was, but it fucking annoyed me. We'll probably come across it yourself. Question. I'm curious to know why the elite do not lead. They seem to be more of a parasite on society. Yeah, you can fucking say that again. Answer. A fish in the ocean can't see that birds are flying in the sky. Huh. Not even if it's on its side? I guess not, right? I don't know about that one. I think fish can spot birds, at least on the surface. I could be wrong about that. This guy clearly knows his stuff, right? He's the bloodline go-to. But again, take all this with a pinch of salt, because I am, and I certainly did when I read it. I kind of lean towards it. It's weird because although I think it's a hoax, I think there is a reasoning behind it, an agenda behind it, if you like. It probably will be to do with deception, I'd imagine. Going by what I've learnt in the past. Where did we get to there? The fish. I am now going to have to go to the toilet. Right, so we'll pause it there for a sec. Let's jump back to me. We're still going at least, right? I think you might be right there, Solomon. Yeah, I think you could be right with that. Hydra. I've not heard that one, I don't think. Dan, yeah. Yeah, that's one way of describing him. That's being polite. I'm not sure. A lot of Freemasonry, I did say, I think it was last week, fucking Scotland is basically the birthright of, the Scottish Rite, Freemasonry. And Aleister Crowley, yeah, we touched on him as well, and we're going to get back into him again. I think the audio, I wasn't too impressed with it, so I think I'm going to remake that video, Jules, so I'll let you know. But yeah, hey, I think you're going to fit in here pretty well, Jules B. I appreciate you coming in, great stuff. Good to have everyone in tonight. I am going to have to go to the toilet. And Silver Patriot as well, I missed you, my apologies, good to have you tonight. I am terrible at multitasking, I can't do it. Great stuff. And Tom Kitten as well, good to have you, brother. Don't go drinking the whiskey, stay off it, right? Yeah, I've heard some horror stories of people on whiskey, experienced my fair share myself. But yeah, I'm going to have to go to the toilet. I kind of want to put something on for you. I never even put my banner. How did I miss that? Where was everyone on that, right? You need the banner up, fuck's sake. You can't not have the banner. How would people know that we're live and not complying? I don't know why I put it up, to be honest. It's just there, so I put it up for the crack. Yeah, great stuff. Let me see, I think let me take that away. Let me see. Yeah, I tried to put a fucking video that I'd made in, and it was the wrong type. I spent about an hour this morning putting it together, and it's the wrong format. Fucking hell. I need an assistant to help me out. What can I play? I think I'll play... we had Amazing Grace last week. I think I'll play the bagpipes again. That might scare some people away. Right, they can't handle the bag, but they're a bit like my accent. Fucking hell, switch it off. It'll give them a tumour in their brain. Oh man, comical. It really is. I'm bound to have something that I can fucking put on. Not Meatloaf, I put him on last time. I'm going to have to get some new videos. Going Home, I don't think I've got that. James. And Jack Russell, good to have you. Great stuff. Good to have you back again, Jack Russell. Fantastic. Thanks for joining. I think we could go till about 1 o'clock tonight. A bit of a late one. Fuck's sake. I'm meant to be taking the dog out. Oh man, I better take a machete with me out in the streets at this time of night. I'm still getting comments from people that hate me. Oh man, it's constant. There you go. I might have to switch off notifications for my comments for a while, which is a bit unfortunate. I do like engaging with people who are genuine and serious. I've not really got time for fools, to be fair. But hey, what do I know, right? Anyway, let's get this on before I piss myself. I think it's fucking bagpipes, right? And I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay? Be good.
Drill majors, pipe majors, please make sure your bands are ready, formed up for 10-6 outside the Stuart Arms. Bus bands, fall out!
And we're back in the room. I timed that quite well, actually. I just got back and sat down. I managed to grab a drink and get to the wee boys' room. Let's go with that. Lots of comments. I missed 26 comments, it said. So lots of interaction. There might be some abuse in there. Yeah, the clocks went back on Saturday, an hour, here in the UK. They like fucking about with the time, right? But that would be a conspiracy. That's conspiratorial. What are they doing with the fucking time? Tell us, where's Plain Steve? He knows. He likes talking about the time. We'll get Plain Steve on again in the future. Hopefully the audio is all good in the hood. Did I miss anyone? Yeah, so it's quite late here. It's now... fucking hell. Wednesday. It's now Wednesday, right? Let's go with that. Midweek already, fucking hell. I've still kind of got the sniffles as well. I don't know if anyone's noticed, maybe, but... when was I on last? Thursday. So that's nearly a week. I think I had it that week, the Monday. Excuse me. So... I can't seem to kick it. I don't feel unwell. I don't feel groggy or anything like that. The sniffles won't seem to fucking go away. I think I heard Richie Allen said similar. That it won't go away. There's a lot of people ill at the moment. Locally. I mentioned the guy that I know at the start, Double Juiced. He tested positive for, would you believe it? Yeah. Twice. He done it twice and it was twice positive. You know this, and it kind of shows you where we are in life, or the world even. When he mentioned about having sore bones, he then went on to just laugh. And he said, yeah, but I get 10 days sick pay. So he's happy to get the money. Which is, it's quite sad, I think. It's maybe just me, but it's a shame. He's just a young guy. I think he must be fucking mid-20s. I mean, I touch wood and I really do fucking hope that these people are going to be okay. I know people who have had it and they're okay as of yet. I know people who have had it and they ain't okay. So, be cautious. Like I say, keep your guard up. And like AKA has said, never comply. Do not comply. Whatever you do, don't do it. Yeah, he's got the convid. I don't know if sore bones is a COVID symptom. I guess it probably fucking is. What's not now, really? Let's face it. I better watch. I'll get a strike for medical misinformation about someone who's told me personally about how they're feeling. The world that we live in today. Of course it's not tyranny, right? We don't live in a tyranny. Yeah, let's go with that. Everything is a symptom, yeah. And there's always a fucking cause as well. Without a doubt. The soup that we're in. Fucking hell. The spraying. Wow. In fact, that's another thing that Shandan the man said. He said that there's a video on chemtrails that I think he's gonna make a video on it in the future, on the chemtrails. So, yeah, I kinda look forward to that one, right? Is he gonna debunk chemtrails? Is he gonna debunk the germ war tests that they had in the UK? Is he gonna debunk all them? It was nothing. It was all for everyone's benefit. There's nothing to worry about. right? Now buy this, it's for climate change. You can plant a tree. And watch my video. It's not my content, it's someone else that created it. But I'm just going to mock it, because that's the type of person that I am, right? Whatever floats your boat. I suppose in a sense, it takes all sorts to make the world. But, hey, you've got to have a bit of fucking respect, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people lack it. Even a decent fucking respect, even a decent amount of respect, they simply don't have it. They've not got it. I pity them in a way. But yeah, I've had the sniffles now. I'm kind of counting the days. I'm going to have to go and get tested. Oh man. I'll tell you this. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than fucking get that pish rammed down my fucking throat and up my fucking nose. No thank you. Not for me. Again, I better watch what I'm saying. I'll get a strike. They fucking strike me for anything. If it is the case, so be it. If I was to get a strike today, I would be hello to Jake Russell tonight. I would be banned for 2 weeks again. For everyone's safety. Keeping everyone safe, right? Yous all need protected from me, the wee guy, the nobody from Elgin, uneducated, useless, hopeless. You need protected from him. Fucking hell. Anyway, that's enough on Shandan the man for the time being. We will get into him on Thursday, right? So look out for that. It'll be quite funny, I'd imagine, right? Hey, if we can't laugh at ourselves, who can we laugh at, I guess? But let's jump back for the time being. We'll cover a wee bit more until about, for another 20 minutes or so. And then we'll have a bit of a chat. I don't think we're going to cover it all today because it's what is this? Yeah, a lot of people, hey, I have said that, and I have said it a few times in the past. Some people are okay, as of yet. They're okay. Only today, in fact, I posted it on my community, on YouTube, and they're on about basically saying what we've been saying from the start. In terms of the effects when it comes to these therapies, let's call them that, the long-term effects are unknown. They don't fucking know. They do not know. They don't know. Or at least they tell us they don't know. So, hey, people can make their own minds up. I've got my opinions, and basically, I look out for myself, I look out for my family. I'm more than willing to share personal experiences or opinions, but like I've said from the very beginning, I'm not an expert on anything. Far from it, right? I've never claimed to be. I'm just fucking a wee dude from Elgin. But there you go, a channel with nearly 500,000 subscribers felt the urge, the need to combat me, take me out, shoot me down, right? He's barking up the wrong tree, I'm afraid. Yeah, the shedding thing, I'm not sure. You know, I'm very unsure as to what they've actually done, what they've created. The shedding I think it could well be a thing, but I'm unsure of it. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I've not seen enough personally. to think that it can't have effect. I have spoke to people who have said, look, I spent so long with so-and-so, and they're juiced, and now I feel rotten. I don't feel well. So, yeah, I guess it's a possibility, right? I don't think we can really rule anything out, but like Solomon is saying, be cautious. Take everything with a pinch of salt, right? Until it's basically punching you in the fucking face, right? And then there's no denying it. Let's jump back for a wee bitty. Can I screen share? Let's get rid of me. Am I? Yeah, we're good to go. So where did we get to? Let me grab a smoke. We got to... I think it was this one. Yeah. Question. Have you or any of your family members ever participated in an occult ritual, and if yes, what was the nature of it? Answer. Rituals have a meaning which cannot be understood by most. Right. Rituals are there to connect with the higher beings who govern this realm. We are doing our job. Yeah. Sure. Question. Well, I'd have to say your divine law has fucked up this planet and its people very well. Yeah. I think I'd agree with that. Answer. Peasants like you. Excuse me. Convid coming through. Fucking hell. Spoke too soon. I better get a drink. I was thinking about taking, I don't know, paracetamol or something to try and maybe help my sinuses. See, that's how little I know when it comes to the medical side of things. Most of my life I've stayed away from anything like that. Recreation drugs, maybe not so much in my younger days, but when it comes to pharmaceutical drugs, I've always kind of tried to fight things through. I've always had it in my mind, even at a young age, that I don't want to be dependent on taking fucking paracetamols and God only knows what else. Cocodamol. I guess I better not start naming them or listing them off. I'll have Big Pharma chasing me. Big Dan, the 5G man, Big Pharma, and fucking who else? Take your pick. DARPA, I guess. It's quite funny actually. When was it? When did I do the DARPA video? I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Someone had said, oh, you better watch when you go for DARPA. They come after you. So has DARPA, have I stepped on DARPA's toes? Are they gonna fucking shoot me with some sort of stingray from the sky? Oh man, who would know, right? Who would really know? But I have said it before, I've hung my coat long ago. I'm well prepared for what's to come. And people like Dan and big channels like that, they don't scare me. In fact, they fuel my fire. So thank you, Dan. In fact, my subs have went up, and my views, fucking hell, I don't think I've ever had so many. So yeah, I guess thanks to Dan the man, right? The dislikes, yeah, I can deal with that. If people want to come on and dislike and put hatred, then so be it. If that's the type of cesspit that you live in, knock your fucking self out, right? So let's crack on. Yeah, peasants. The guy's a fucking peasant. Is this what the elite call us? We're all peasants. I fucking hate that word, peasants. I noticed I'm watching the the comments just now, and I noticed that we've got 4 dislikes. So we've clearly got a few Dan the Man fans in tonight, which is great. Hello and good morning from the rolling hills of Murrayshire, right? Coming at you live and not complying. Hopefully you're over your hate-filled rants. But yeah, dislike away if that's your fucking sort of thing, right? It's no skin off of my nose. The majority of people that are on my channel, they know the score. So if you found it through Dan the Man, it might be a different story. What is this one? I've not finished that one, have I? I'm distracting myself now. Peasants like you don't understand that you do it. Nobody else. Oh, it's us that does it. By the way, by what you just said, you lengthened your stay here on Earth one more lifetime. My condolences. Fucking hell. Oh man, I'm sorry, but that is fucking funny, that. What did he say? How did he manage that? By saying that they fucked up the planet. He's going to get reincarnated as a fucking beetle or something like that. Oh man, it's quite comical, at least, right? Question: Do you frequent the Bohemian Grove and fully participate in cremation of care, even sacrifice to Molech, screwing the male homosexual prostitutes, orgies, etc.? How horrid, right? Fucking hell. Oh man. Anyway, answer. Those and other similar places are for the politicians and media people. They are obligated. Sometimes a bloodline will be present but will not participate in those acts, which are not the rituals we do. Sure. Comment from Insider. I think it's to accidental stoner. Stoned by accident. Those were many questions. Most I would answer yes, some no. Don't believe all that gurus tell about us, and you will do fine. Sure. Question: do you consider the prevalent success of organised crime families and syndicates as a massive failure of your collective will? Answer: there are for a reason. They aren't as successful as they look, though. They are broken. What I might do now is try and pick out some good ones, if I can remember. I don't want to be too long now. Question. It goes: the best slave is the one who thinks he is free. Ultimately, it is all a matter of genes. Right. Do you understand self-cloning? Do you agree that the planet is replete with false allies and false enemies? Answer: that's not how it originally goes about the slave. If you read carefully, you will see. Right. Last question has a yes as an answer. There are also no real allies or enemies. Right. Sure. If you are indeed, question even, if you are indeed who and what you say you are, then you will know that you and your ilk are in big trouble. Your time is short, and those you belong to who are in our space quadrant as we speak already know it. I imagine they are a tad busy right at this moment. Yeah. But of course, you must keep up appearances even when you know you fight a losing battle. Personally, I will be very happy to see the day, and it is coming sooner than you think. Right, quite an angry dude there. Not happy with the so-called elites. Much like us all, I guess. Answer. There is no end of time. A long time ago, the people did almost manage to take over, and then bad things happened on Earth to those people. What are you seeing now? Are you really living on the planet you think you are? Well, fucking enlighten us then, right? Oh, we're actually living on Mars. Oh no, it's Jupiter. We thought it was the Earth. There you go. Question. Dang, Insider, you skipped my question about what really hit the Pentagon. Does that mean you aren't going to answer it? Answer. Does it matter what hit it? Classic. Not giving away too much there, to be honest. And he'll be back tomorrow. I think that is where we might leave it and get back into it again for a part 2. Yeah, it's interesting, but again, I'm pretty adamant that the guy's kind of like a plant. He's been put there. He's most likely not even who he claims he is. But there is quite a few different interesting things that are pointed out, to be fair. And there is more to get into. So I think on Thursday, we'll have a look again. We'll have a look at Dan, the go-to man for all you need to know. And then we'll get back to this and continue it from here. Page 7. Right, but he's back tomorrow. And he does come back. And he makes a statement to begin with. Statement by Insider. We'll read this one. How strange that some of you who talk about love, light and peace are the ones who 2 sentences later cuss and talk about murdering others, smirking about it and being soon. Yeah. Are you sure you are on the good side? Right. And who is Natasha? For the ones who are a bit smarter than that, ask away. I will answer the way I choose to. Before you ask the question, force yourself to think outside the box that was created for you by others. Ask a real question that you thought about. Formulate it in detail. For the others, if you could leave out cussing, hate, bigotry and prejudice, which is based on your guru's amazing wisdom, it would show you are a bit more evolved from the peasant stage. Yikes. I will answer all questions, sometimes because it is obvious if you think about it, or parts of it have been answered. Other times because I do not have the obligation to do so. It kind of feels like someone's telling him what to say. We'll go with this question actually. Question. So is Bill Gates more elite than you? How about Queen Elizabeth? Are you an Arab? Can't you control the oil instead of the Arabs? Question mark. Answer. The ones you know the names of are not true bloodlines like you have been taught by theorists. They are not the ones who write the symphony, neither conduct it. The ones you mentioned and others, the ones you mentioned and other known names merely play the violin or cello when they are told to. The way they are told to. It does not matter what race I am. Has no effect on anything. Oil is already under full control, like all natural resources. Yeah. An interesting one, that. Of course, wee Billy Rockefeller is the face of the pandemic. He's not really the guy that's pulling the strings. So, hey, even a broken clock can be fucking right. But I think there's a lot of things that are mentioned in this book that are designed in a way to provoke and cause trouble, which I think they did kind of mention, to be fair. So it's to be taken with a pinch of salt, but it is quite interesting. So we'll get back to that tomorrow. Let me see, I was going to have a look at wee Billy Rockefeller. Let's have a quick look. I thought wee Billy Goat, I thought he might have been at the COP. Oh, he is there. Of course Bill Gates is there. He's an expert on climate change. He's a doctor. Yeah, let's go with that. Bill Gates the doctor. All hail Bill Gates, right? So yeah, he is there. Climate progress measured by extra cost to be green. They're pushing the green agenda. Everything needs to be green. For some reason. Right? Soylent Green. Actually, when I seen the Queen doing her speech, she was wearing a Soylent Green jumper. She had a butterfly as a brooch, a badge. I believe there is quite a bit of symbolism behind the butterfly. We could possibly draw it to quite a few things. I think transformation is probably the main one. Transforming into something completely different. That's what's happening with the world now. Hip hip hooray! All hail the Queen and COP26. We are not fucking worthy. Let's go with that. I mean, the amount of stuff that comes up on Bill Gates is fucking mental. It really is. How this guy can be attached to so many different things is staggering. It kind of makes you think that he's non-existent. Yeah, it kind of does. Bill Gates backed battery company gets an outperform rating from cowing. Oh dear. Or is that good? I think I actually seen a video of a smart car blowing up. Seemingly it was the battery that blew up. So I think we're in for some good times with these smart cars. They sound great. They sound fucking... Oh, I can't wait to get one. I can't wait until everyone in the world has a smart car. Sure, let's go with that. Bill Gates says the world will miss its target. It's 1.5. 1.5 Celsius climate change target in a chilling warning. Dun dun dun. Things must be done. I wonder what sort of ideas wee Billy Gates has got. Of course, we already know what ideas he's got, and they ain't fucking good. Far fucking from it. In fact, one of them includes spraying the atmosphere with what they called dust. Dust. Yeah. Of course, it wouldn't be smart dust. It's normal dust. It's not toxic dust or smart dust. Smart dust, of course, is a conspiracy. It doesn't exist. Right? So don't look up Hitachi and smart dust. And just on that, Hitachi partners with Agenda 2030. How fucking fitting. That was actually in a video that I had made. That was the one I was meant to play at the start, but I fucked it up. I put the wrong format for some reason. I'm unsure how that happened, but I'll try and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, Jeff Bezos, he's been at the fucking COP as well. COP of Shite 26. I mean, Jeff Bezos preaching to the fucking world about what, emissions and doing less. The guy that owns fucking Amazon, fuck off on your fucking electric bike, you absolute prick of a guy. Fucking hell, honestly. Bezos and Gates. Who's next? DiCaprio. Fucking hell, the Three Musketeers coming to a cinema near you. They're gonna slave. Yeah, that's probably a better way of putting it. They're gonna slave the world, right? Not save it. Far from it. Yeah, I think Bill Gates had a meeting. I don't think this was at the COP. I think he actually went to India to meet the guy. I think the Pope went to meet him as well. There is a book that India have made. What is it called? Climate Climb. I noticed it in a photo. I did try. Excuse me while I get a drink. I did try and find the book to download it, but as of yet, nothing. But I will try and get it and see what it's all about. Seemingly India, not just Bill Gates, but India, the country, they've got ideas on how to combat the weather. Hip hip hooray. Talk about priorities, right? Good old India. Of course, there's no starvation, there's no poverty, there's no issues whatsoever. So let's concentrate and spend all our money on fighting the weather. Yeah, let's go with that. Fucking Bill Gates pisses me off something chronic. He really does. He fucking does, big time. I can't stand the guy. The entity. And I mean Leonardo DiCaprio. Alright, I mean, yeah. I'm not really sure what he is. Is he a football player? Oh yeah, I think he might be an actor. How fitting that they've got an actor. A fucking actor to tell people what? Don't eat meat? Don't drive cars? In fact, lock yourself away in your house for fucking ever. Don't do anything. You're killing the world. Right? Nothing about it is natural. It's you that's done it. Of course, people like me, I get called a climate denier. A climate denier. A climate change denier. What exactly is a climate change denier? Anytime I've asked someone what it is, they have not gave me a decent answer. There is no such a thing as a fucking climate change denier. They do not fucking exist. It's a destructive phrase that they use to dismiss anyone who questions the reasoning behind the changes that we're experiencing with the weather. But of course there is no debate on that. They've tied it all up. This is what they're saying now. There's no time, there's no room for debate. No debate whatsoever. We know for sure what exactly has done it and what is doing it. We know what to do. Of course they've got the solution. It's the old problem, reaction, fucking solution. Poof. Bill Gates. Shock horror. Blocking out the sun. I think we covered a few last time. The mirrors that they're going to put in space that's going to reflect the sun back to space. And of course the spraying and the CO2 storage in the ground. I'd imagine that'll be Scotland that does that. They're the country that is basically the forefront of renewable energy. Right? All this renewable energy, yet they're saying that Scotland's going to have an energy shortage. Fucking hell, where did it all go? Is it ran out? I thought it was renewable. What do they exactly mean? Where is it? Why have I got all these windmills in the fucking landscape and at sea all around me? Where's the energy fucking going? Why is my energy bill going to increase? Anyone want to take a shot at that? Energy shortage, right? Sure. I mean, how many shortages are there now? A people shortage, an energy shortage, a food shortage, a common sense shortage, a respect shortage. I guess it is 2021 after all, right? Yeah, I think we might leave wee Billy. Oh, he was having a party. Oh, it was his whose birthday was it? Lana. Oh no, that's his super yacht. It was wee Billy's birthday, was it? Oh, fuck's sake. I hate this fucking shit. Fucking hell, that it's tiny. I can hardly fucking see it. Yeah, it was Bill Gates. 66. How fucking fitting. Wow. You could not fucking make that up, honestly. Wow. So on the 28th, he was partying it up with Bezos and his buddies. One big club in their yachts, right? Super yacht. I think it's photos of the yacht. Anything of interest there? Not really, I don't think. What was that painting? Is that a painting? Sort of spiral, innit? Someone did mention spirals before being connected to, I think it was paedophilia. Because there was one on a fucking slide that I had used, and they were like, there's a fucking spiral on there. Fucking unbeknown to me, but it wasn't put there by me. It was a fucking slide that I had used, and someone was like, it's got a fucking spiral on it. Of course, with my eyesight, I couldn't even see it. It was like a watermark, basically. But I guess they're kind of like spirals, yeah. Interesting that. Oh, a big super yacht, eh? I bet you a few of you wouldn't mind one of these to just fuck off forever. Leave society behind and sail off into the simulated sunset. Let's go with that. I'm always going to say things now in the hope that people will pick up on them. And yeah, it'll be fun. But when it comes to the sun, fucking hell, there is a lot of deception there as well. And there is talk of a sun simulator. Great stuff. I think China. And not just a sun simulator, but a moon simulator. A moon fucking simulator. Honestly, where are they fucking taking this? Where's it all going? A moon simulator and a sun simulator. Is that for when global warming kills the sun and the moon because, well, we eat bacon, right? It makes total sense, right? So yeah, I guess that probably would be the case. Of course, everything is blamed upon us. We're the ones to blame. That's how they portray it. They're not even saying, look, the industrial fucking side of things, the industrial, just the constant industrial work that has happened has created pollution. No, it's not even that. They're not even really saying that. It's us. It is us as an individual. That's what they're saying. They have worked an absolute fucking treat on people thinking that they are to blame. Talk about fucking brainwashing. Fucking hell. I've got news for them. It's not us to blame. Right? What it is, well, hey, you tell me. Did I miss anyone? I think I seen quite a few that I missed, so I do apologise. Mushroom Magpie. There you go. Yeah, the brain chip as well. That's pretty much in the pipeline now. Elon, of course, he never invented the brain chip. It was DARPA. DARPA are behind the brain chip, not Elon. Elon's a fucking idiot. I mean, people think I'm stupid. Fucking hell. And Elon's a genius, seemingly. So there you go. People think he's behind the chip. Tesla. Even PayPal. Nope. None of it was his ideas. The boy's fucking useless. He's a face, of course. A yes man. If you like. Good to have Mushroom Magpie tonight. Apologies if I missed anyone. Not all spirals. Just the I'm gonna have to move it. Just the spiraled heart and the spiraled triangle. See, some people will, without a doubt, know a bit more than me when it comes to symbolism. I'm a beginner, basically. And I've said that even from the very beginning. Excuse me. Even from the very beginning, I don't even class myself as a beginner. A fucking non-starter, which is quite comical. Oh, Carmen as well. Good to have you. I think maybe quite funny. I can't find myself laughing at my own stupidity. So I appreciate that. Intelligent, I'm not so sure. But thank you very much, Carmen. Great to have you again tonight. We're kind of going to be wrapping it up. But I will be back on Thursday and we'll touch on Dan, the guy who has, I think it's nearly 500,000 subscribers. But he's decided that he wants a fight with That's Life, but not as we know it. So there you go. The punch has been well and truly thrown by Dan the man. So we'll get into him on Thursday and have a look at the video. And don't be going over there and stooping to their level, right? And being abusive and being like them. They are cretins. They're vile people. They're full of hatred. They're so confused, and I kind of pity them, to be honest. But yeah, thanks to Dan anyway. I look forward to working with Dan, the Sean Dan man. The shell, if there ever was one. And hey, I hate calling people shells, but when it's blatant, truly fucking blatant, wow, they don't come any more blatanter than fucking Dan the Man. They go to. Did I miss anyone else? I don't think I did. Spraying. Yeah. I mean, another comment that I noticed, people think I'm paranoid. I'm actually quite laid back. But hey, if people can't see that we're under attack in every fucking way, shape and form, where are they? Where is their head? Where is their mind? Are they blind? Are they living on another planet? Do they not get it, or they just don't want to accept it? I think a lot of people, they know, but they don't want to take on the responsibility. They want to rather than fight for the truth, they would rather be part of the masses, the group, and not singled out and called every name under the fucking sun. Honestly, I think I got called even names I had never even heard of by these people. It makes me laugh, it really does, and it's quite lucky I've got thick skin. But I certainly won't have people fucking abusing subscribers that I've got. I'm not having that. I will not fucking have it. So yeah, don't be going to Dan and fucking stooping to their level. They're vermin, absolute vermin. But we will get into that on Thursday, right? Maybe I'll have 2 videos to cover. He might have made 2 by then. I think he might now become obsessed with me and my channel, because it's about me. It's a character assassination. It's not even about 5G. But by the sounds of it, he's going to be back again to steal my content and make money. Great stuff, right? What a man. A right charmer. Carmen. Yeah, I don't think it's Max Payne, but it could be, right? You never know. Have you seen that living, breathing, 20-legged creature that came with the rain? I don't think I have, no. Is it Bill Gates? Is it all them fucking people that turned up at COP26? They're certainly fucking creatures, that's for sure. And yeah, they took the fucking rain. It's been raining here for about a week now. It'll be that global warming, right? Of course, it never used to rain in Scotland. It's completely new. Let's go with that. I'm joking. I care about a lot, but I don't know everything. Yeah, no one can, aka we're never going to know everything, so we accept that fact. We may get stuff wrong. We're only human at the end of the day. We certainly like to have a joke and a laugh, within reason, of course. No bigotry, no hatred, just vileness, bitterness, and racism as well. How can someone be racist to a Scottish person, right? But there you go. There's plenty of them out there. I think I'm still actually getting hate comments just now. I've seen a few more coming up. But there you go. I'll let them have their fun for the time being. I missed Bolshevik. I'm sorry if I think he's away now. JP. Yes, slave the world. Fucking right, that's exactly what it is. For once I made a bit of sense. Shop around for a decent sized TV that wasn't smart. Yeah, they basically what they do is they phase everything out, so you've got no choice. And I mentioned that when it comes to the smart meters, we touched on it before. In the UK, they're going to basically get rid of a lot of the signals that are currently working, and you won't have any electricity what your only option then is to get a smart meter. Of course, it's all part of the agenda. I mean, were the meters that bad before? What was so bad about them? Why do we need the smart meter? It's the climate change. They need houses to be carbon neutral. And if they're not within a certain time frame, fucking next week by the way it's going, they'll knock them down. And they will, of course, rebuild. They'll call it, I think it'll be Build Back Better. That's what they'll call it, right? Of course, what they're building is not going to be better. Not for humanity. No way. But yeah, good to have you tonight, JP. A pleasure. And Solomon as well. I'll maybe see you over at RV. Nanobot Swarm, Hitachi, also a central bank. Yeah, I certainly was not surprised to see that Hitachi were partners with the fucking, I think the UN, actually. We'll get into that on Friday. I've got slides, I have got slides that I need to show. So we'll touch on that on Thursday. In fact, my mistake. It's getting late or early. Right, let's go with that. Yeah, DiCaprio, I'm certainly not a fan of him. Seemingly he's an actor. Right. What film do I know that he's in? Titanic! How fitting! He's in the Titanic. You could not fucking make that up, right? I mean, come on. Talk about living in a fucking theatre. It is comical. It's so funny. It's funny how people can't see it. They don't get it. Gary as well. Press ups handed out tonight, I'm afraid. This late, gonna have to make it 100. So I'll be checking up to see if you've done them. Right. And yeah, great to have everyone, aka Solomon, Mushroom Magpie. I should be making this screen bigger, really. Although, oh fuck's sake, what have I done? I've made the screen tiny and the comments bigger. Oh man, honestly, I should just give up, right? I should just give up completely. Oh me. Anyway, did I miss anyone? Hopefully not. I don't really like to miss people out, even if it's a hate comment. Right, I love everyone equally, just not Bill Gates and his puppets pulling the strings. Know the real enemy. Let's not fight amongst each other. And let's certainly keep an eye on those who cause great division among what people might want to call the truth community. I personally, from the very beginning, have tried to avoid calling myself part of this community because I don't trust any sort of movements or communities like that. Real community here, fucking in the street, yeah. And maybe like the people that we know each other pretty well now, quite a lot of us. That sort of community sense, yeah, we need to protect. But be cautious of people who do try to cause division. I almost lost my train of thought there. Be cautious of them, because they are out there. They're fucking out there, alright. Yeah, smart car, no thanks. I would rather walk. Yeah, me too. I'd rather fucking crawl, to be honest, whatever it may be, than use one of them. Eventually that will be the only show in town. The smart cars. When are we getting smart people? Has anyone heard that? I think we've got everything smart now. Smart fridge, smart toilet, smart toothbrush, smart mirror, smart road. smart car. Nothing for smart humans. Nope. Oh well, I guess they'll come eventually. You could screenshot on your phone, possibly, if you rewind it back. But great to have you tonight, aka I send my love to yourself and your mother. I hope you're both doing well tonight or today, wherever you may be. In Boscheville, is it? I always say it wrong because of the crack on my screen. The crack's here. You won't be able to see it, but if I move it up, usually I can see it. I don't think I missed anyone. Yeah, usually we start about 9:30. On Thursday, I'm hoping 9 o'clock, right? I don't want to be too late. I know some people go to their bed quite early. I mean, we're quite late even, going to our bed, but some people go to their bed about 9-10 o'clock, and they like to watch it maybe for an hour, then go to bed. Yeah, the channel is growing actually. It's doing pretty well from what I can gather, and thanks to Dan as well, the go-to, who made a video on a video that I made months ago, a Friday fix of all things as well. It wasn't even this video is about 5G. We just covered it in terms of what was in the media that week. But for some reason, Dan got the urge to make a video, and I think it was to try and debunk. Well, at first I thought it was to try and debunk the effects of 5G, but it became clear pretty quick that it was more than that. It was a character assassination of me. So good luck with that, Dan, the go-to man. But we will get into Dan on Thursday, right? Lots of comments, fucking hell. I really do appreciate everyone tonight. Yeah, Thursday at 9 o'clock. I'm hoping. Let's say 9:30, right? I did say 9:30 tonight, and I was still fucking late. But I do appreciate everyone that interacts and watches. It's much appreciated. There's quite a few things to get into on Thursday, so look out for it. And if you do get any abuse from people who claim to be smart, try and let me know, and I'll remove them from the channel. I don't want to be removing people, but I won't have subscribers getting abused by this guy's vermin, because that's what they are. I don't know if I missed anyone. I don't think. Gary, good to have you, aka Solomon. Frank, a pleasure as always, and thanks very much for the emails as well. There was a guy as well who said he emailed me to, I think he wanted to get me on a show to discuss 5G. Like I'm an expert on fucking 5G. What's next? I'm going to get a phone call from the BBC. Hello? Yeah, this is William speaking, yeah. Come on and speak about 5G. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm totally an expert on 5G. Thank you. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Bye-bye. Okay, so yeah, that'll be next. I'll get a phone call from BBC and ITV. We hear you're an expert on 5G, because that's what I've said since the very fucking beginning. I'm an expert on 5G, right? Which of course I'm not. I've never claimed to be an expert on anything, right? But there you go. An expert on fucking things up. That's about it. What is this? Before he became a lineman. What's a lineman? I don't even know what that is. That's how fucking stupid I am. To me, that means it's to do with football, right? A linesman. It can't be. Maybe it is. I know a wee bit about football, football, soccer, if you want to call it that. Spent most of my childhood following football, constant, obsessed, sound asleep like a baby sheep. I still do enjoy the sport, but I have over time sort of pulled myself away. Not even deliberately. It's strange how things pan out in life. You never really see where it's going. You think you do, but you always get surprised by what it throws at you. Thank you very much, Solomon. And once again, thanks for being a decent moderator on the RV Live. I'm hoping that RV's had enough of trying to call people out. It's bad karma, right? It's not very Christian-like, I don't believe. But again, I don't know very fucking much. Maybe it is. Maybe he should be trying to call these people out who possibly claim to be something that they're not. Power lines. I see. Yeah, I worked on substations in the past. So, yeah, it's a fucking dangerous job, that. I always used to watch them when they were right up, scaling these fucking pylons. And it used to scare me. I used to have my heart in my mouth. And I was watching them fucking about 2 miles away. And they're sort of just swinging about like monkeys. That's what I used to call them. I used to take a video on my Snapchat. And I would be like, the monkeys are back. And they would be swinging about on these pylons because they were taking them down. I think what they're doing now, quite interesting actually, is they're taking the pylons down. They're not having the cables running above ground anymore. They're putting them underground. Some people think that they're taking them away completely. They're not. They're putting them underground now. I know because I worked on a fucking substation that done it and is still at it, basically. And it was the newest substation in Europe at the time, and I believe the biggest. It's a monster of a place, and it's eerie as well. I don't know what it is. At night, late at night when it got dark, in the winter especially, it had a fucking really strange feeling to it. It was eerie. I mean, I don't know if that's just the power that the place has got. It's storing all this fucking power that's coming in from a cable that I believe goes out to the North Sea. And yeah, it's a strange place. I don't know what it is. It's maybe just me, of course, right? But yeah, quite a dangerous job that. It's a well-paid job here in the UK. I'd imagine it probably is right across the world. But it is very dangerous. And with me being scared of heights, I don't think I could do it. And I'm terrible with rope as well. So I'd be finished in a day. He's fell off. He's finished. That would be me. Most internet... Oh, I missed it. He has built transmission, distribution and those piles of shite windmills. He wants to work out of a helicopter. Yeah, that's right. I actually did work, not setting up the windmills, but putting in the concrete bases of some of the windmills that are not far from me. And later on in that job, I think we put up 60 different bases. Huge. Destroying the landscape. I hated it. I hated having to be part of it. I wasn't at that job very long. I hated the fact that they were destroying the Scottish countryside. I could not see by that. People are like, yeah, but energy renewable. No, I don't give a fuck. Don't destroy the fucking geographical layout of my beautiful country. Especially when we're not even getting the fucking energy. I mean, in Murrayshire, there's enough windmills for fucking Scotland to take off into the fucking space. Never mind sort of feed itself when it comes to energy. It's horrendous that they're talking about an energy shortage in Scotland. It's fucking comical, really. Absolute comical. But yeah, interesting job to be in. Great stuff. Frequency, vibration, all are EM fields and field counter space. The ether. Yeah, I think I kind of get what you're meaning, Frank. Without sounding too stupid, I think I know what you're getting at, right? It's all one, basically. Everything is much and such the same. I guess it's just different energy. Trojan horse, windmills don't work, only exist as yeah, I think you fucking might be right there as well. Seemingly they're pretty fucking useless. I know they kill birds of prey, and birds of prey are one of my favourites. I like them even more than humans. I'm quite a fan of wildlife. I have said that in the past. It's my go-to to escape from reality, I guess. Society that they've created. And when I say they, we know who I'm referring to. Or at least most people will know. Another thing I noticed, Dan, the go-to man, he said they. He was calling my channel they. I'm sorry, Dan, there is no they. It is moi. Me, mate. That's fucking it. Nothing else. Right, so you're up against me, not they. Get used to it, because the fun is only just begun. Right, anyway, I'm trying to wrap up. I keep getting caught. Fucking hell, 1:15. Yeah, I think I'm starting to feel tired now, to be fair. I better let people get to their bed, right? Thursday, yeah, 9 o'clock, I think. We will be live and not complying. We'll touch on Dan, the go-to man, and I think possibly a wee bit more on that guy, the elitist, right? We might touch on him. There is other stuff that I want to get into. I think maybe actually what we'll do on Thursday is we'll touch on Dan the man, and then we'll touch on 5G, right? I think that would be more fitting. Then on the Friday, that gives us the chance to get into the COP26. I have actually got a video from it. I think it's Prince Charles, right? Yeah, I love animals. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't kill mice either. I had to get a humane trap and catch it and take it out. But for 3 weeks, I was chasing this fucking mouse in my house. There was a moose loose about this house, and honestly, the fucking little bugger, I could not catch it worth a fuck. Eventually, we managed to catch it, and but I didn't want to kill it. But you know this, I almost kept it. I almost kept it as a pet because I had grown to respect it. I admired him. I could not catch him, right? So I grew to admire the guy. But I took him up to the golf course and found a nice wee bit and put some food as well. Sort of like made a wee bitty for him to hide in and parked some food into it, hidden away. And kind of trying to give him a good start. He most likely fucked off away from it. But in my mind, he's still living there. and surviving off of the food that I gave him. Of course, he won't be. He'll be away with his own family now, maybe. But even we animals, we flies, I struggle to even kill them. I really do. When I'm angry, I'm a wee bit different. I am a Taurus. I don't know. I try not to look into star signs too much. But I think a Taurus, they're quite laid back. But when you do cross the line, look out, right? Put it that way. AKA come up 404. Yeah, is that the link that AKA put in? Maybe it's broken. I'm unsure. What I was going to do is a promotion tonight. Not a promo, but promote any people who want to be a mod. Right, so if you're wanting to be a mod, now's the time to let me know. And I'll promote you. Right, you'll be promoted in the YouTube world. And you can post different links, right? I hate it not being able to post links without being a moderator. It's a bit of a bastard, if you like. But if you are, then put a comment and I can make you a mod either after or later, whichever it may be, right? Yeah, Frank on the money, as always. Our brother Frank, I really do appreciate. I appreciate you all. I thought earlier on, you know, the people that I've came across with their hatred and their just absolute atrociousness. You would never find these people on my channel. You would never find them in my subscriber list. We're very blessed here. We've got decent fucking human beings. Decent people. Unfortunately, it's not the same for others, right? They're a cesspit for vermin, basically. Yeah, I guess you maybe could. Actually, speaking of that, when I was at a party on Saturday, they had this drinking game. You had to wear a helmet. It was an old World War II helmet, and you had to drink these drinks. And fucking the guy was whacking. He's whacking you on the head with a big fucking metal wrench. Poof, poof, fucking side of the head and everything. My wife done it, so I felt that I kind of had to do it. So I done it, but I think he went a bit harder on me. Right, I'll let him off. But I think I'm still feeling it today. Fucking hell, is that bloody wrench? So yeah, I've actually been whacked on the head with a wrench quite a few times while wearing what was seemingly an authentic World War II helmet. The things people do in Scotland for drinking, right? It's crazy. But it was all fun and games. It was good. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I think it's Rumble, so it might not take you directly to it. You might have to come back. You could put it in the comments when I close up, because we're gonna close up now. Let me make Carmen get to bed. Yeah, I'm falling asleep here. Yeah, I think we'll call it a night. I said that about an hour ago. Yeah, Thursday I'll be back again, right? Great to have everyone tonight. Solomon, aka Jack Russell, Carmen as well. I promoted you. Frank, aka, yeah, lots of great comments. I always enjoy reading them. I can't watch it back unless it's for looking for info from it. I can just kind of manage it, but I do like checking the comments, because I always miss comments because I'm fucking stupid. Not an expert, that's for sure. Who is, right? What is an expert but a paid fucking scientist? Of course, they're the people that you've to listen to. Sure. The people that Bill Gates are paying. Yeah, let's listen to them. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't even know if I've got anything to go out on. I think maybe one song, to be fair. Great having everyone tonight. I really do appreciate the engagement and people's time as well. And hey, you don't have to buy a 40 quid poster or a fucking tree. You don't have to buy a climate change tree. Right? Milking the fucking climate crisis. Interesting one, that. But we'll get into Dan on Thursday. Right, so look out for it. Yeah, we've got a few bits to get into actually. So I'll be back on Thursday and I think Friday. Yeah, for the Friday fix. And like I already did say, on Thursday we'll get into Dan the Man. Then we'll touch on 5G, right? Because it's totally safe, right? I mean, hey, people need to know the difference between non-ionizing radiation and ionizing radiation, right? Because all the tests have been done on them in terms of their effects on humans. Sure they have, right? Of course, they only carry out the tests that they want to. It's all very fitting. But we will get into 5G. We have touched on it quite a few times. We're no strangers to the subject. Far from experts. We'll leave that to Dan the Man, right? Who always seems to be wearing the same jumper, even in videos that he's made donks ago. Weird. We'll touch on that on Thursday. Anyway, shit, I was going to play. Fuck it, we'll leave that till Thursday, right? I've went on too long. Rambling. Yeah, we'll go out on a Roy Orbison. What a way to see it out. A big fan of Roy Orbison, me. The voice of a fucking angel. Honestly. What a man. His music, oh man, I just love it. I really do. Thanks to my father mainly that I got involved with, well, not involved, but I started listening to the Big O, right? That's what they call him, innit? The Big O, Roy. Yeah, it's a pity he's not here today, but again, that is life. We all cross over eventually at one point or another. I firmly believe that when it's meant for you, it won't pass you, whatever it may be. But yeah, we're still here, we're still fighting, so we're not going to give up, and like always, we will never comply. We will not bend, we will not break, we will not be blackmailed, and we will not be coerced or bribed by these fucking lunatics. Anyway, on that note, thanks very much again, AKA and Carmen, Frank as well. Great stuff. Lots of good comments tonight. I'll have to check them out again. I always miss one or two. Yeah, fantastic. Great stuff. So yeah, let's find, what did I say, Roy? Yeah, we'll play a bit of Roy to see us out, and I'll catch you all on Thursday, right? Many thanks again to everyone for watching, even of Sean Dan, the go-to man, right? I know they would have been here or thereabouts listening in, which is fine, right? They're more than welcome to join if they can show a bit of respect and a bit of fucking sense at least. We've got no time for fools here. So yeah, a bit of Roy in dreams, and I will catch you all on Thursday, 9 PM or 9:30, give or take half an hour. Says the guy who's always late. And yeah, we'll get into Dan 5G. So yeah, thanks very much to everyone. I greatly appreciate it. I cannot stress that enough. And yeah, I guess that is about it. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Help me.